Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to the College of Engineering Commencement for the class of May 2019. I'm Vic Zaloom. I'm serving as Interim Dean of the College of Engineering. We're here to recognize and honor our graduates for successfully completed their program of study. Please turn your attention to the video screens and hear from some of these 2019 graduates about their time here at Lamar.
Lamar in general surprised me.
The first week of class was kind of the moment I realized there were a lot of brilliant students at Lamar.
You can become a leader on your campus and make an impact.
It really feels like home.
Whenever you hear your family.
It's a beautiful campus. I love the aesthetics of Lamar.
It's really about engaging yourself and being, open to new experiences.
They are really pushing Lamar University to become a 21st century university.
This is the key university to attend to see that growth within yourself.
Once you graduate, you're not the same freshman that enter.
And there is no better place to find opportunity than Lamar University.
During the first couple of weeks, I took it upon myself to just walk the entire campus and learn where everything was, even for things that didn't apply to myself. I wanted to know all the little things about this university that were special so I could show other people.
So I'm from St. Lucia. It's a small Caribbean island, and my uncle originally lived here. So my mom wanted a better future for us, meaning education-wise.
I was really lost as a high school student coming into Lamar, and I didn't know what kind of opportunities were ahead of me, especially in electrical engineering. I didn't realize how big the field was and how many different paths you could take.
I remember the first day of school, there were actually people standing in different areas trying to lead us on where to go, because as freshmen, we're always lost, right? So there were people helping us, guiding us, and that's exactly the same thing that's happened throughout the 4 years with our friends, our professors, even graduate students who are so willing to help.
So in the LU Green Squad, we also tried to communicate to students that they could get involved with campus and with their surrounding environments by starting up gardens. It could be something that they could do in their free time that was kind of relaxing, that taught them something valuable.
While I was in high school, I was in chemistry AP, and I enjoyed chemistry. So then I also had physics, and within our physics class, we were building on stuff and trying to run motors and so on. So then I was like, well, I think I kind of want to do more hands-on stuff, and these two ideas together, I decided to do chemical engineering.
We had the task assigned to us to design a robot that is able to recognize blocks that are labeled with letters, and then after we have the robot able to recognize those blocks, we want the robot to basically pick the block up and then bring it to a certain designated location that has the same label as the block that we picked up. I learned a lot through that experience about mechanics of different devices and how different components can work together.
I know this sounds crazy, but some nights we would stay in the lab till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I don't know if my professors are supposed to hear this, but we would use the projector to watch movies to help us, all right, to stay up, like take a break and then continue again. So I think I miss the nights, not only because we were so successful. There would be times where we think we wouldn't get it at all, and right in the end that we're able to achieve it.
I came to really love Lamar and became like a big advocate to everyone that came to this school, or to anyone that I kind of talked about school with. I told them about why Lamar was special and what kind of people I've met there and what kind of things everyone at Lamar has accomplished all together.
I'll miss my friends so much. I'll miss the professors that I got to know. Just the Lamar environment. I've been living here for 4 years and I have to go back home. I will kind of miss the independence I had while I was at Lamar.
My advice to younger students, I guess, would be to find as many people that you can talk to about anything, whether it's a professor, an older student, someone that's working in industry now. Find them and try to figure out what kind of path they took to get to where they're at.
It's been a journey I've been waiting for so long. I told my mom I'm gonna dance when I cross the stage, and I will. Look out for me.
Congratulations to each of you, class of 2019. We're proud of every one of you. Would those receiving doctoral degrees please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would those receiving master's degrees please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would those receiving baccalaureate degrees please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. We're here to celebrate and thank those who in some way helped these graduates achieve their goal. Certainly that starts with the parents of the graduates. Would the parents of the graduates please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would the spouses, children, grandparents, grandchildren, and other relatives of our graduates please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would the friends of our graduates please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Thank you for the support you provided for our graduates. Please allow me to introduce those on stage. Please hold your applause until each group is introduced. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until your group is introduced. Seated in the front row, on my right, your left, Dr. Kenneth Evans, President of Lamar University. Dr. James Marquardt, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Joe Norden, Associate Provost. Dr. Brenda Nichols, Vice Provost for Digital Learning. Mr. Craig Ness, Vice President of Finance and Operations. Dr. John Bello Ogunu, Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion. Dr. Kevin Dotson, Dean of the Rio Honors College, and Dr. William Harn, Dean of the Graduate College. We also have members of the College of Engineering leadership team, including 5 department chairs and 2 program leaders. In addition to our leadership, we have 2 very special guest speakers. Seated front row on my left, your right, are Mr. Dan Smith, our distinguished commencement speaker. Dr. Singwei Chu, Chair of the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Ms. Jennifer Waters, our student speaker and chemical engineering student. Dr. Jerry Lynn, Senior Director of Graduate Programs. Dr. Peyton Richmond, Director of Undergraduate Programs. Dr. Brian Craig, Chair of the Department of Industrial Engineering. Dr. Harley Myler, Chair of the Philip M. Dreyer Department of Electrical Engineering. Dr. Leave Hasselback, Chair of the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. Dr. Thomas Ho, Chair of the Dan F. Smith Department of Chemical Engineering. Thank you. I'd like to give a very special welcome to our vocalist, Ms. Abigail Dupin, the Director of Vocology, Mr. Andrew McMahon, Associate Professor and Director of Bands, and members of the Lamar Brass Ensemble. Their music adds so much to this special occasion. Our readers for the names of the graduates this morning are Sakshi Udav, PhD candidate in chemical engineering, and Bhavani Simon, undergraduate student in chemical engineering. On stage, we have Mr. David Short, Lamar University's registrar. Please give David and his team, who have worked so hard to make this College of Engineering commencement ceremony a success, your applause. I would also like to make a special welcome to Miss Sandy Smith, wife of our keynote speaker, and Mr. and Mrs. Waters, the parents of our student speaker. I'd like to tell you a few facts about Lamar University. This information is for those of you who might be guests from out of town or out of the country, and local folks may find something that they didn't know about Lamar as well. Lamar University continues to grow each and every semester. Our students come to Lamar to get a world-class education. A great majority of our students are from Southeast Texas, but several students come from abroad. In fact, 13 different countries are represented here today. Today we have 256 graduates. Of those, there are 5 doctoral degree candidates, 44 master's degree candidates, and 207 bachelor's degree candidates. We are honored and privileged to have with us Dan F. Smith to present our commencement address. Mr. Smith is a former Chief Executive Officer of Lyondell Chemical Company, a graduate of Lamar University, a distinguished alumnus, and namesake of the Lamar University Department of Chemical Engineering. Mr. Smith is a native of Port Arthur. He received his Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering in 1969, and when he walked the stage at commencement, he had been working at Atlantic Richfield Company as one of Lamar University's first co-op students. The company hired him, and that's where his career was launched. Mr. Smith has since had a distinguished career and is widely recognized as an expert in the chemical engineering field as well as in international business with extensive experience at the highest levels. When he retired from Lyondell after it was acquired by Basel in 2007, it was North America's 3rd largest chemical company, independent chemical company, and a global leader in the manufacture of chemicals and polymers. The company had headquarters in Houston, but operated on 5 continents and employed 11,000 people. Please welcome Lamar University distinguished alumnus, Mr. Dan F. Smith.
Thank you. Thank you, Vic, for that kind introduction. Let me start by telling you how honored and privileged I am to get to share this important and memorable day in your lives. Congratulations to you for your hard work, commitment, and tenacity. Your determination, planning, saving, dreaming, penny pinching, and your all-nighters have culminated in this day right now. Let me say congratulations from an employer's perspective also. I think we do a better job here at Lamar of producing individuals ready and eager to join the workforce than any other major university. I'm confident that this is especially true of you in this 2019 College of Engineering class, as you prepare to take your places as the builders and problem solvers in our society. Today we're focused on you, as we should be, but we are proud of you and your achievements. I'm guessing that, and the chances are high, that there are people in this room and people who could not be here today who helped you get to where you are today. And even though we've already recognized them, I want you again to take time to remember them. Mom, dad, aunts, uncles, friends, mentors, professors, faculty, staff, take time to reach out to them and thank them for their role in your success. It's been 50 years since I sat where you sit today, and a lot has changed in those years. Can you even imagine a world without cell phones, much less smart ones? Cable TV with its 24-hour news cycle, internet with its instantaneous coverage of the world, and of course, social media with all of its charms. But while all that has changed around us, the meaning of the college degree is not. Your degree will allow you to do the same thing that mine allowed me to do, practice what I hope would be my profession. Your degree does not mean that you've made it. Rather, it means that you're disciplined and qualified to continue your educational journey. It's kind of like receiving a permit to enter a part of the workforce not open to you previously. So congratulations again. Your real practical learning begins now and will continue for the rest of your life. I read a tweet posted by one of you that said, "I've grown so much in 4 years, but my growth does not stop here. Graduation is only another flower on my stem. I can't wait to see what else blossoms here. Thank you for everyone who nourished my soil." Much will happen from here. Your life is just beginning, and you will gain many new skills. I'm a prime example. Consider that I saved my most dreaded required course in my degree plan from my last semester at Lamar. That course was freshman speech. I was terrified to get up in front of a group and speak, so I put it off until I could not graduate without it. But I guess it worked, because here I am now in front of this great audience. At this 50th anniversary of receiving my degree in chemical engineering, I thought it might be useful to share some of my experiences, things I learned after graduation, things to do, or as importantly, not to do, both organizationally and professionally. First and foremost, you must find your true life's work. I'm a strong believer in spending the time and energy to find your place in life, the place where you will devote yourself, the place where you will make a difference, where the world will be different only if you are there making it so. No matter where you work and what you do, if you can't put your heart into it, you will not be successful. Approach your vocation, your life in general, with humility and integrity, but also with devotion to that which you are passionate about and where you can have a positive impact. This means that you have to constantly and continually learn. You have to listen, you have to observe, and you have to learn what inspires you and what does not interest you. I didn't find my life's work quite this way. When and where I grew up, I did not have the wide worldview that you have today. Instead, in my hometown of Port Arthur, I have a more limited view of the world around me. I was financially motivated and observed that those who made out well financially were doctors, lawyers, or engineers. I couldn't stand the sight of blood, so that ruled out becoming a doctor. And I couldn't stand the sight of lawyers, so that eliminated that as well. That left engineering, and at that time, chemical engineers were receiving the highest starting salaries. But importantly, I learned that no matter what my degree was in, I had to find the work that I could not wait to get to every morning. Fortunately, as it worked out, I found my passion, building great teams and leading them to build great companies through my engineering degree. The second thing I learned after graduation was to respect others always. It's very likely you will not like everyone with whom you will work. Regardless, you need to respect them. Everyone is human. Respect their humanity. You're starting your working career at a time when teamwork is almost universally emphasized in the work world. The old days of dog eat dog and hoarding information for personal gain no longer prevail. You have to respect and get along with everyone. Now, I'm not saying you have to vacation with these folks, but I am saying that when it comes to working in teams, you're going to need different perspectives, varying ideas, and opinions. When I've had the chance to build a team, the very first criteria was to choose people from different backgrounds and life experiences. Diversity with a big D is the key to solid, transformative teams. You need team members from different educational backgrounds, different ethnic backgrounds, different geographical backgrounds, and people with varied life experiences. Case in point, the company that I led for many years began as a two-plant company with both plants and the headquarters in Harris County. We grew from that two-plant company to one with dozens of plants spread over 5 continents with some 11,000 employees. In the early days, in Harris County only, the emphasis on expertise was narrowly defined to what was needed to succeed in Harris County. But as we grew, it became essential that we develop much greater diversity to know how to operate and succeed around the world. If you cannot understand your local markets and environments, you cannot succeed. I learned about diversity from practical experiences, not political pressure. Embrace diversity and work in teams, and you will succeed. I've always said that I was best served to have people around me who were smarter than I was and who had backgrounds and skills that I lacked. With that kind of team, we could tackle any challenge we encountered. The skill of how to work in teams is something I learned after college as well. You need to be selfless and open, sharing your ideas and listening to those from others. But you do have to sell your ideas. Convince others with your learnings, experience, and background while absorbing input from those around you to help improve your ideas. Don't be afraid to try to influence others. Sitting on the sidelines will not get you far. The practice of asserting myself, speaking out, led me from one opportunity to another in my career. You have to step out of your comfort zone, even though you will stub your toe every once in a while. I don't know anyone who has been highly successful who did not endure a major failure somewhere along in life. I almost think that if you've never failed at something, you probably have not tried hard enough to succeed. Often through failure, you learn more than through success. At the same time you're asserting yourself and selling your ideas, you have to remain cooperative. You need to be able to get along with everyone, encouraging others to share their ideas. Some people are shy and reticent to share. You'll need to foster a team atmosphere that encourages mutual sharing, even from those reluctant to speak up. In the 7 mergers and acquisitions I've been involved in over the years, many times we were disappointed in the quality of the organizations we acquired. But we never failed to gain important learnings from them. I would say that no matter who you encounter, you will learn something of value if you're open to learn, to pay attention, and to draw them out. You have to be willing to openly engage with all kinds of people. Teamwork will be paramount to your success. Next, learn flexibility. Things don't always seem fair and don't always seem like they work. But if you keep plugging away and believing in yourself and your ideas and the people around you, you can still accomplish a lot. Sometimes, though, life introduces interruptions and you have to roll with what is given. I had the privilege of being the first chemical engineer in Port Arthur to be denied a work-related deferment from the draft, and thus received a draft notice shortly after I graduated. So I scrambled and joined the Air Force because that was the only branch of the service which utilized chemical engineers as chemical engineers. I was rewarded by being selected to attend the Defense Information School at Fort Benjamin Harrison, Indiana, to take an intense course in journalism and photojournalism that led to editing a base newspaper for almost 4 years in Lubbock, Texas. This detour was certainly not in my life plan, but my mother always said it was probably a good thing because it was the first major thing in my life that I could not control. I was forced to learn flexibility. When I got out of the service, I returned from my leave of absence to the refinery where I'd worked before the Air Force. It was a very different place from the one I had left. It had undergone several ownership and thus organizational changes and was now owned by the U.S. arm of a European company. It had become small in its thinking, small in its practices. Indeed, my boss developed the unseemly practice of taking technical reports that I authored and replacing my name with his, claiming them as his work. That was one of the standout observations I made about leadership. Anyone can be an example, even if it's a bad one. It's often as or more important to learn what not to do. Fortunately for me, my adventurous bride encouraged me to seek other employment which I did, leading back to Atlantic Richfield Company, which was the original owner of the refinery where I worked. That began a long journey through multiple locations and jobs that has numbered more than 20 moves during our married life. Among my adventures building my career, one of my experiences with ARCO stands out. I was privileged to be a corporate executive and thus granted the right to park in executive parking below the ARCO Tower in Los Angeles, where the elevator was an express elevator directly to the top 2 floors, bypassing 40-plus floors of the organization and the whole organization. A terrible way to run an organization. I learned again something not to do. When Lyondell grew very large and we had a couple of thousand folks in our headquarters, I loved coming into the office in the morning in a full elevator with folks who would speak up and introduce themselves if we had not met, eager to speak up and unafraid. They were not fearful to approach, which made me feel good. It was the kind of organization I wanted to lead, knowing what not to do. Finally, learn to gauge your happiness factor. If you get up in the morning and you're not enthusiastic about going to work, you have to question why. If the work environment does not work for you, does not provide sufficient challenge or opportunity, it's time to change it. If it's the work, find different work. You have to be happy in what you are doing. You spend a tremendous amount of your life at work, and if it is not satisfying, you're wasting your life, and as importantly, you will bring that unhappiness home to your family, and that is not fair to them. The people in your life are your greatest asset. Life experience is all about the people around you and living through the good, the bad, the challenging, and the exhilarating with them. That's what brings happiness. Discern what makes you happy and pursue it for you and for those others in your life. And when all is said and done, I hope you can share the sentiment of another tweet one of you posted that said, "I may have taken the road less traveled, but I wouldn't change the route." Cherish this day that launches the next step in your educational journey. You are now free to seek your life's work. My hope for you is that you find the inner strength to respect all people, that you learn to embrace diversity in all its forms, and that you learn to work in teams that encourage creativity and new thoughts and ideas that advance organizations to that next level of progress. That you roll with what comes your way, recognizing that unfairness and opportunities, as well as interruptions, are all life lessons and must be taken in stride. Along the way, you may be inspired to good works, but also realize what doesn't work and make decisions accordingly. And finally, choose happiness and live for the people around you. Life is all about those relationships. When you forget these tidbits or feel off course, come back here and walk the campus and remember all you accomplished here, and then go sit in the Setzer Student Center under those flags and meditate on the words printed on them. You may not remember my words, but those flags sum up my message. Lead, learn, inspire, innovate, transform, engage, and invent. It's been a great privilege to be here with you today. Congratulations to you again.
Thank you, Dan. It was great. After you hear Jennifer's talk and my talk, I have to say we didn't read Dan's talk before we made our remarks. So we do think a little bit alike. Now it's my honor to invite one of Lamar's brightest students to the stage. Jennifer Waters grew up in Silsbee, Texas, and is graduating with honors from Lamar with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. Jennifer served in the following Lamar University student organizations: President of the Society of Women Engineers, Vice President of Development of the Student Engineering Council, and President of PERCA, Promoting Undergraduate Research and Creative Activity. During her time at Lamar, Jennifer also participated in undergraduate research and the co-op program. Jennifer is passionate about STEM outreach and supporting women in STEM fields. With her officer team, the Lamar SWE, Society of Women Engineers chapter, participated in over 10 outreach events. She is a College of Engineering ambassador and served as co-chair as the Discover Engineering event. Following graduation, Jennifer has accepted a career appointment with Westrock. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our student speaker, Jennifer Waters.
Thank you, Dr. Zaloom. If someone had told me 4 years ago that I would be delivering the student commencement speech at my college graduation, I would have politely smiled, turned as red as our mascot, and run swiftly in the opposite direction. I am honored to stand here today, although still cardinal red, a more confident, capable woman from the time I've spent at Lamar. Everyone warns you of the technical challenges an engineering degree and career presents. It's true that only a select group of people are equipped to tackle the real-world applications of mathematics and science. It's true that you will likely work and study harder than ever before to reach graduation, and even harder after you get a job. Some mention how the most important part of being an engineer is learning how to communicate and work with others. In case you weren't aware, you all double majored in communications. The endless group projects and assignments, the memos and 60-page reports, the in-class presentations, they were all meant to develop your ability to communicate effectively and function as a team member. Very few will talk about how much you will grow as an individual. When I first started college, I wasn't sure what would make me happy in the future. Although many of us will be making very healthy salaries, money does not equate to happiness. Instead, I've learned to find joy in the everyday, arguably the most important lesson I could ever learn in college or even in life. At our Kimmy senior lunch, Dr. Jack Hopper, former Dean of the College of Engineering and Department Chair of Chemical Engineering, shared a few words of wisdom with us, what he called his 7 behaviors of happy people. 1, practice gratitude. 2 of the most important words you can ever say are thank you. 2, be optimistic. We all get to ride the struggle bus at some point in our lives. We must experience the lows to truly appreciate the highs. 3, nurture relationships. You didn't make it here alone. Your classmates, friends, professors, and family have all contributed to your success. Goodness knows where I'd be without John Michael Vincent. And quality time is always time well spent. 4, commit to goals. It doesn't have to be a list of 20. Make them small, manageable. For example, I have one goal for today, to not trip or twist my ankle as I walk across the stage in these heels. 5, be physically active. 6, learn to forgive. Group work is a fact of life. But honestly, life is too short to rent your headspace for free. 7, develop coping strategies. Take efficiency breaks. Chew a pack of gum. Cry in the bathroom. Find your happy place. I have found all of these and more to be true in my time at Lamar. I've learned to have faith, to trust God, and to give grace. And although many of our college years have come to a close, we can look forward to the future knowing that we will always have a home here. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Jennifer. Your words are inspiring, and I hope that they will be well received. Now, a few words especially for our graduates, on behalf of the Lamar University administration, the College of Engineering leadership team, and the faculty and staff of your academic department. Congratulations on achieving your very significant milestone. Each of you has worked hard to get to this point. With the guidance and the support of family and friends and Lamar faculty and staff, this commencement ceremony has three purposes. The first is to formally celebrate your achievement. The second is to thank those who helped you along the way. And the third is to mark the beginning of the next phase of your life. When you walk out the doors as Lamar graduates, you will set new goals. And I know you will pursue them with the same and even higher levels of dedication. My wish for you is that you set the right goals. Set them high enough that you must work both smart and hard to achieve them, and then feel the satisfaction that comes with seeing your work and preparation pay off. For many have noted that success is at the intersection of hard work and preparation. In your years at Lamar, you've been prepared and encouraged to pursue learning as a lifelong endeavor. Always seek new knowledge, because the world is changing faster than ever before, and you will benefit from remaining curious and increasing your skills. Just this week, in the May 13th issue of Barron's, Kelly Palmer stated, and I quote, "Organizations need workers who are constantly learning and evolving. So you're just starting." Going back a little further in time, actually it's quite a long time further, Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Continue to question your life's path, always mindful of your ultimate goals. If you find that your goals change or that your path does not align with your goals, do not be afraid to change course and set new goals and change directions so that you can achieve success in whatever you choose. We'll now have the certification of graduates. President Evans, please join me at the stage. Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the master's degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please stand and remain standing?
Thank you, Dean Saloom. Graduates, congratulations. Shortly, I'm going to shake your hand, and in doing so, recognize that I celebrate the culmination of this degree journey for you, but I also celebrate the opportunity that Lamar University has had in being a part of this instrumental part of your life. So now my official role. By the authority vested in me and Lamar University by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the degrees for which you've been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. You now have one final exam, and for an engineer this should be pretty easy. In keeping with university traditions symbolizing change, please move your tassel from the front right to the left front of your cap. Graduates, congratulations.
Please be seated. It is now time to announce the graduates' names and have them come forward to be recognized. We will begin with the doctoral degrees, then the various master's degrees, followed by the baccalaureate degrees, Bachelor of Science degrees in engineering. Dr. Marquardt, please come forward and present the doctoral graduates.
Hey, thank you, Dean Zaloom. I am pleased to present the name of Tan O. Shri Agarwal and her doctoral advisor, Dr. Barzegaran. She has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in engineering. Please come forward to the platform for the hooding ceremony. Hold it. Congratulations, Dr. Agarwal. I'm pleased to present the name of Payam Niknejad and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Barzegaran. He has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Engineering degree in electrical engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Niknejad. And finally, I am pleased to present the name of Benam Rahimi and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Hamidi. He has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in industrial engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Rahimi. Let us now begin with the announcement of the graduates.
अंकित महेश भाई चाचड़, Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Matthew Brown, Avik Chakravarti, Weking Song, Master of Engineering Science in Civil Engineering, Suraj Pesnet, Tayyab Qureshi, Prashant Sapkota, Master of Engineering Science in Electrical Engineering, Sujan Thapa, Mohammad Ashraful Alam, Amish Banjara, Sudin GC, Umama Rao Gona, Jihad Kausar, Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering, Rakesh Kumar Bingi, Rama Nikesh Verma Chintalapati, Anuj Tangol, Jay Jani, Akshar Vinubhai Kakadia, Urvashi Rakesh Kumar Limbachia, Jay Ashok Kumar Patel, Guru Prasad Rao, Pavan Kumar Vineet Kumar Sharma, Rupesh Temal Sina, Master of Engineering Management, Darshan Vijay Dharmadikari, Fatih Baha Omarolu, Salman Ashif Sheikh, Yuvraj Jagdish Torpe, Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Manoj Kumar Damodaran, Himanshu Jaisukbhai Dhami, Marjan Gudarzi, Ashish Narendra Patel, Sahil Jitendra Kumar Patel, Supinder Singh Sidhu, Shivendra Pratap Singh, Chaya Varathe, Master of Science in Environmental Engineering, Tapan Acharya, Sunil Gimiri, Shishir Paudal,
Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering and Mathematics, Joshua Atego. Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Nathan Abshir. Marvin Achi. Mohammed Alaja. Carrie Bond. Colton Broussard. Oh, Kumamatlan. Mariana Cernick, cum laude. Christian Contreras. Madison Demo, summa cum laude. Aaron Desmond, magna cum laude. Christian Diaz, cum laude. Hermelo Dunes. Robin Dwyer. Diane Fontenot. Lance Mountain. Robert Gudo. Eric Hansen. Zachary Haley. Brenda Hernandez Iglesias. Kendall Lobb. Ashley Luong. Summa cum laude. Taylor Luong, cum laude. Thomas Michael Jr. Thomas Norris. Emily Ochoa, magna cum laude. Duen Wei Wei, summa cum laude. Maria Funes. Cheyenne Ross. Jeffrey Roundtree, summa cum laude. Ashad Sazad. Samuel Slaughter. Thornton Slaughter. Ian Smith. Levi Snowden. Sophie Stahl. Taylor Stevens. Charles Talib. John Vincent, summa cum laude, Reed Honors College. Jennifer Waters, summa cum laude. Bravo. Jonathan Whitmore. Rashid Yervash. Andre Livia. Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Abdullah Azwari. Joshua Bryan. Stephanie Cavaro. Jesus Galindo. Yussi Galaro. Kyle Garcia. Christopher Huddleston, summa cum laude. Natalie Lopez. Malik Mikkel, summa cum laude. Ryan Moon, summa cum laude. Trey O'Connor, summa cum laude. Burgundy Petrie. Adam Richard, summa cum laude. Abdul Sihan. Mason Stewart. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering and Mathematics, Alicia Blankenship. Zachary Hickman, summa cum laude. Quay Wynn, summa cum laude. Garrett Oliver, cum laude. David Gitsby, summa cum laude. Giuliana DiSalva. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Alexander Allen, magna cum laude. Kevin Abshir Jaquan. Stephen Brattle. Okay, Jihan. Okay, Jihan. Derek Cook, cum laude. Tyler Ellis. Joshua Evans. Jose Ferris. Lance Fontenot. Tristan Harris, magna cum laude. Kyler Herring. Quinway Ma. Melanie Overa. Joshua Pearson. Rosilio Romulo. Ty Tamplin, summa cum laude. Noat Tran, magna cum laude. Juan Vega. Victor Huang. Lauren Watts. Nicholas Whitney. Tyler Young. Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, Kevin Action. Jeanette Arena. Madison Clark. Bethlehem DeGoff. Michelle Doe. Eric Dorsey. Justin Eaglin. Stanley Eve. Jason Higgins. Derek Inoma, magna cum laude. Jan Negla. Irma Gonzalez. Landry Lynn. Manuel Martinez. Jonathan Miller. Alan Montoya. Anna Romero. Warren Onjiaka. Dalton out. Jesus Perez. Edney Pinto. Christopher Villano. Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. Ashley Bailey. Cameron Bordeaux, cum laude. Jeremy Broughton. Earl Butler. Asia Monet Duncan. Benjamin Hodges. David Johnson. Octavia Lawrence. Wade Meek. Terry Melvin, cum laude. Gabriel Novella. Alpinar Rodriguez Jr., magna cum laude. Candace Tolbert. Christy Young. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering and Chemistry, Stephen Tanton. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering and Mathematics, Kenneth Corville. Olivia Ramsey, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Nassim Alawab, magna cum laude. Seth Taylor. Greg Adams. Logan Albritton. Urara Alvarez. Kira Andrepoint. Jed Andruso. Isaac Angeron. Avery Ngueno. Salman Ashari. Daryl Baker, cum laude. Joshua Bonnet, summa cum laude. Trevor Bro. Jared Brooks, magna cum laude. Jared Brown, magna cum laude. Joshua Cavalier. Ethan Coffin, summa cum laude. Stephen Creighton. Sean Darby. Timothy Dulon. Christian Dick, magna cum laude. Jenna Duvall. Richard Ocheria. Johnny Frazier, summa cum laude. Jamaat Gihad. Drama Gutan. Lucas Gobo. Cesar Gonzalez. Jose Grandados. Anthony Gregory. Jocelyn Marie Gutierrez. Sahid Habib. Benjamin Hackney. Haley Hart. Joshua Hightower. John Huang. Michael Huang. James Ingram. Zachary Janwick. Kevin Johnson. Nicholas Johnson, Reed Alders College. Christian Kemi. Joshua Corey. Dennis Latriolas. Dylan Lee. Landon Lemoy, cum laude. Alexis Locke, Reed Honors College, magna cum laude. Joshua McLean. Craig Martin. Jesus Martinez. Christopher Millington. Rafael Meza. Dawson Mills. Rachel Millwater, summa cum laude. Renan Morel. Eduardo Naciano. Desmond Pickens. Logan Quab. Sergio Rodriguez Jr. Clifton Rogers. Shay Rohr, summa cum laude. Cruz Romero. Hannah Ross, Reed Honors College, summa cum laude. Scott Shaw. Trent Stovall. Kylie Stump. Jacob Sullivan. Thaddeus Tiller. Stacy Towers, magna cum laude. Donovan Townsend. Fontan, Reed Honors College, magna cum laude. James Warren. Darian Young. Aaron Zapita.
The Plummer Award honors the baccalaureate graduates with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Would the following graduates please come forward and receive your certificate and check from President Evans? Mr. Ethan Cotton, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Mr. Trey O'Connor, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Mr. Jeffrey Roundtree, Bachelor of Science, Chemical Engineering. Mr. John Vincent, Bachelor of Science, Chemical Engineering. Ms. Jennifer Waters, Bachelor of Science, Chemical Engineering. Would the graduates of all degree levels and all departments please stand? Graduates, today you join more than 80,000 others throughout the world who are Lamar alumni. I would like to take this opportunity to recommend that you join them by joining the Lamar University Alumni Association. Alumni membership provides continuous involvement with the university, networking, and opportunities to help other students achieve what you have achieved. I encourage you to join this important arm of Lamar University. Again, congratulations and thank you for sharing commencement with us. Best wishes to all our graduates. Please stand and join Ms. Dupin for the Lamar alma mater.
We guys. Okay, folks, I know the paper said 10:15, but we'll make it 10:30. We just won't do a lot of rehearsal. Okay, so 10:30. It's pretty quick turnover here, okay? Don't go too far. Just take a break. Come back. Here we go. Again, don't go anywhere for this one. Stay here. Okay?